Well, I don't know about you guys, but this is pretty exciting news because I am, and you probably didn't know this about me, but I am a huge Bourne fan. I am a huge Jason Bourne fan. I loved the 3 original movies. Bourne, what is it called? I can't even think of what it is called. The one with Jeremy Renner in it. Bourne Legacy, that's it, yeah. Forgettable, as you can tell, because I can't even remember the name of the movie. But I did enjoy the new Bourne movie, Jason Bourne, I think it's called. It wasn't as good as the original 3, but I thought it was still decent for its own movie. And I hope that, I'm excited to see where they're going to be going with this franchise, because we did indeed get some news that they are indeed developing a new Bourne movie. So, let's go ahead and get into this article here. A new Bourne movie is being developed, and it may connect to the Treadstone TV show. After debuting in 2002, the adaptation of the Robert Ludlum novel The Bourne Identity proved to be a huge international hit and turned Matt Damon into an action star. In the years that followed, Bourne became a legitimate name in the spy thriller genre, focusing on exotic locales, lightning-quick action sequences, and an engaging mystery that weighed heavily on the mind of the film's lead character, Jason Bourne. After 3 films, the last of which arrived in 2007, Bourne Ultimatum is my favorite of the entire series. I think that movie is absolutely incredible. Damon moved on to other projects, and the effect that the Bourne franchise had on similar long-standing spy thriller franchises like James Bond and Mission Impossible was a substantial one. And while Damon may have had enough of Bourne at that time, fans hadn't. The demand for more Bourne continued until it was revealed in 2012 that a new Bourne film starring Jeremy Renner, The Bourne Legacy, this time minus the eponymous character, was on its way, which I'm not a big fan of Bourne Legacy. I could completely do without it, to be completely honest. Since 2016, there hasn't been much talk of a new Bourne film, though Treadstone, a new prequel TV series based on Operation Treadstone in the years prior to Jason Bourne's involvement, is set to premiere on the USA Network this month. While this is great news for Bourne fans, even better news has arrived, courtesy of Cinema Blend. For not only is a new Bourne film currently being developed, but it will also tie into the Treadstone TV series in an effort at building a shared Bourne universe, said Ben Smith, producer of past Bourne films as well as the new TV series. I mean, we are definitely working on a new film. What we're doing within that, will there be connected tissue in terms of are we still existing within the same world and universe? Absolutely. The details of that are still under wraps. Awesome news. Now, the big question is, right, is Matt Damon going to be returning as Jason Bourne for this movie? The way that I look at it, you can't do a Bourne movie without Matt Damon as Jason Bourne, because he is absolutely incredible in that role. He is an icon in that role. Jason Bourne is amazing. You can't really do Bourne movies without Jason Bourne, as we saw with Bourne Legacy. This doesn't necessarily mean that Jason Bourne has to be the main character. Like, they could totally bring in someone else to be the new main character of the movie and still have Jason Bourne play a very prevalent part in that movie, right? Like, that could be an interesting way to kind of hand off the baton to a new action star to kind of carry the Bourne series moving forward, which would be cool. And I would be totally fine with that because, you know, Matt Damon, he, you know, he's continuing to get older, and he probably wants to move on to other things. And, you know, I obviously, I don't know, maybe he wants to continue to do 50 Bourne movies. I don't know. But I'm just saying that if they did want to do that, that there is a way that they could properly do that while still keeping Matt Damon as the lead in that movie, at least for one more, you know? Like, that would be the perfect way to kind of blend it, to kind of cross everything and kind of give it to the next action hero, right? Which is kind of what they should have done with The Last Jedi with Star Wars, if they wanted to do that properly at all. But they didn't at all. So, anyway, this would be a good way to do that if they wanted to kind of give it off to somebody else, which makes sense if they wanted to do that. Now, obviously, we don't know any details. We don't even know if Jason Bourne is going to be in this Bourne movie, but I hope he is, and I am very excited to see more details about this moving forward. Like I said, the Bourne series is one of my favorites. I absolutely love these movies. They're some of my favorite movies of all time, And I can't wait to see what they're going to be doing with this next one. So with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments below what you think. And I will talk to you all very soon in another video. Talk to you later. Bye.
With my heart's desire.